It just starts going.
What the? How long has that been there?
Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Claire.
And we're watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia again. This is episode 8.
Oh.
Last time we had a poop mystery.
This time we are solving the mystery of whose toenail is in the beer.
Oh, the beer. Oh, that's
Like
nasty. I don't like
that.
that.
Makes sense, doesn't it? You thought I was going to say who peed the bed.
Well,
so I had to mix it up a little bit.
Meanwhile, I was thinking of a pun in my head of, do you know the game Clue? It's called Clue in America. Yeah. Just poo. Question mark.
That's spelled P-U-E.
Yeah, yes, it's fancy.
Because it's Pewee.
That was terrible. That was terrible.
I didn't plan that until I said that. Wait a second.
I'm going to move on. This is episode 8. This aired on the 16th of October 2008. Directed by Matt Shakman. Written by Scott Marder, Rob Rosell, and David Hornsby. So you need to get over that. Was not a good pun. You laugh at your own puns like they're the best thing you've ever done.
That's a pun thing. You always laugh at your own puns.
I don't laugh that hard.
It's just like, all in my head now, I'm like, Pewee.
Anyway, did you hear who's writing it? Scott Marder, Rob Rosell, and David Hornsby. So none of the original guys, but the two that we've seen written a few, and Cricket. So who knows what's going to be? Again, how can we predict the future of what it could be? Who knows?
I'm not even going to attempt it this time.
No, yeah. Nothing you want to see them do, though. You said funfair last time, so maybe that's still on the cards. We'll see. Full reaction is in the description. You need your own copy. Just make sure to click the link in the description to come back and watch us discuss. Yeah.
I just haven't thought.
What?
Not really seeing Christmas in this show.
No, we haven't. Yeah.
It'd be nice for them to have Christmas.
Maybe we'll get it.
I feel like they'd all get cold.
This came out on October, though, so maybe not.
No.
So there we go. Let's see. Maybe Halloween. Ooh, spooky. Let's get on with it.
Just so doggone thin.
Oh, it's incredibly thin.
Yeah, it's thin, sure, but I gotta say, I don't care for it. Charlie, the thinner the TV, the better the TV. I mean, that's just straight up fact.
Guys.
I remember transitioning from...
Yeah.
The first thing I noticed about Paddy's pub is its charm.
All right, it's a good start.
It has none.
Uh-oh.
Are you serious? There was an ominous feeling that you could get stabbed at any moment. That's good, right? How is that good? That's the exact type of atmosphere I've been trying to cultivate. But while danger may linger, I'm the level-headed bouncer that keeps violence in check.
There have been many stabbings in here.
Yeah, I feel unsafe here every single day.
Very often.
The surly white trash waitress refused to make it, but she proceeded to call me a word that I cannot print in this paper.
Surly?
I was forced to listen to the three classless bores who call themselves the owners get drunk and yell over each other all night.
Classless bores? I am not a classless bore.
Hereby officially declare Paddy's Pub to be the worst bar in Philly.
Ooh.
Well, the worst part. I mean, he made some good points, or they made some good points. So, yeah. Stabbed at any moment. I like that how he's like, that's the atmosphere I've been going for. Why would you want that?
Hi, are you Mr. Lyle Corman?
Yes, can I help you?
We have come down to give you the opportunity to give us another chance. Yeah, as you can see, we're not white trash.
Yeah.
So.
Huh, really? Well, then in that case, can you ask your friend to put down that hammer, please?
Don't let the hammer throw you, Corman.
Okay, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
You should know that we would have no problem suing you.
Libel, slander, there's two of the big dogs right there.
It's only libel if what I write is false.
You know what, buddy? We will jam your asshole up with so many lawyers. You won't know what to do with yourself.
I'll have you know, we have a team of lawyers on retainer just to deal with people like you.
Well, check this out. Oh, you're all out of time, bitch!
That's a good pun.
This just in, poo-poo pants. People don't read newspapers anymore.
Oh. How's that for class?
I feel like he just proved his point.
Yeah, it's not false at all.
Nice. Maybe a Blu-ray DVD player all hooked up.
We'll dangle it.
Oh, yeah, that looks better. We're not dangling it.
Right.
What's the point of having all...
Hey, you guys want to see something?
What?
I did something.
Holy
Holy shit!
What? You kidnapped Corbin?
I don't really know what happened, okay? Price, this is bad, really. Don't panic, don't panic. Relax. I drove him around in a circle for a while, okay? So we wouldn't know where he was or how far away he'd gone. But then you brought him back to a place where he's already been, and plus he just heard everything you just said. And then that way we're really sorry about this, Mr. Corman. We're gonna okay, it's not a kidnapping, so oh God. This is not a kidnapping.
No, borrowing him.
Go to the police.
Okay. Borrowing him.
Why don't we shoot over to Corman's place and make sure that Charlie left without a trace?
I'll use my cooling abilities to smooth things over with Corman, and then that
Christ. Are you still going on and on
You gotta
about being
give
a
that
cooler?
shit up, man.
Shut up.
Cooler thing is not helping right now.
Get into the...
Okay, but can we establish that I'm the cooler?
Oh my God!
What's wrong with surrounded by idiots? But you can't tape him up like that.
Come on, man. I mean, the guy gets my goat, man. I was thinking maybe you could write a new review, you know?
How can I write a new review if I am taped to a chair? I have to go to the bathroom.
Huh? How's he gonna pee if his hands are taped up?
I don't care. Let him piss in his pants.
He can't piss in his pants, Charlie. I don't know why you're so in love with this guy. I'm not in love with him. I just don't want to get rid of him. I'll take him to the bathroom. I'll diffuse the situation.
I'm sorry I yelled at you, Mr. Corman. I saw it!
I will put an outgoing message on his answering machine.
So they broke into his house and then...
Hi, this is Mehar. Sorry I missed your call. Please leave a message after the beep. Peace.
That did not sound like Corman.
Who are you people? Mr. Corman lives across the hall.
Oh, does he?
Does he?
God damn it. What's wrong with them?
Have to pee.
I hear you, bro. Now back to the cooler conversation that we were having earlier. My bouncing abilities. Okay. I would look to see if there's anything that I could use to my advantage. Here we go. Because I can fire it right in your chest. Because I got the skills to do that.
He's very confident.
I should wear it.
I know, but I found it, so I sort of feel like...
Well, no, I appreciate you looking for me and finding
God.
me.
I'm gonna piss my pants by now.
Let's argue about a bandana.
You got to be kidding me. Just please get me out of this bathroom before I vomit. It is absolutely disgusting.
Excuse me, Mr. Man. I happen to think this bathroom... In fact, it's so clean, I would say you could eat out of these urinals. What's this?
Charlie, don't. Oh my God. I just pissed in there. Like 5 minutes before you came in.
Don't say that now. You're gonna make me look bad.
Well, spit it out, man. You're gonna eat it and just start chewing it.
I have to prove a point to this
have
guy.
All right. Just let me go to the bathroom.
Committed.
I will.
Well, I think one of us is gonna have to help his...
Whoa, dude, I'm not touching his dick.
We'll both do it. That way it's equally weird for both of us.
That worked. That makes sense.
No. It's fine. Just untape me, please. No, oh, no.
Can I bring something up? Did he get a little bit hard on us?
Can we not talk about
I just
this,
felt like he
please?
got a little bit... It was very weird.
I got a problem.
We did something.
They didn't.
Man, what happened?
Mix-up with the apartment. This is Corman's neighbor, Mehar.
What happened to do this without a trace?
Well, it's a long story, but the punchline is that he started asking questions.
I asked one question.
Shut up!
You asked one question. Let him ask more questions, okay? Let's just keep him in the trunk for now.
You can't kidnap more people to cover up the original kidnapping. It's a classic mistake.
Oh,
Sorry.
I didn't know there was a hand. Right, there's another bit of an issue, which is that I locked the keys in the trunk just now. What? Yeah. Well, I didn't want to bring that up.
Okay, let's go talk to Corman. He's writing that new review.
Okay, because I don't want to see that man right now.
No, we don't really want to deal with him anymore.
What happened?
Something happened, none of your business.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
we had a thing amongst them.
Guys,
Let's
stop
just go
happening. Can you
inside.
just please?
How long do you think we can hold
It's
outside?
burning me up inside, man. It's burning me up.
Oh my God. What have they done?
There he is, our little typer. Tap, tap, tapping away.
I love how they try to be nice.
Not disturbing me at all.
You want to let us know?
Anything at all.
Yeah, how about letting me go?
There he goes again.
I didn't know he was so funny.
I didn't know he was gonna. Yeah.
A glass of white wine, maybe a Chardonnay.
Do you want me to bring you some lipstick with that?
Ugh.
Boom! You got faced again, Corman.
Can't blame her for that one.
Can't blame her for that one.
That's so awful.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like opening up a bottle of wine, so I brought you some scotch because I feel like that's what writers should drink.
I don't drink scotch.
You don't have to be a dick about it. An article.
It's pretty heavy on the kidnapping aspect.
I wonder why.
Jam in further though. And
I don't think they know what they're doing.
problem. The whole guy in the trunk thing up to a loss right now, dude.
No!
Just leave him there. It's fine.
And smash the window and we'll just pop the trunk.
Charlie, if we were gonna smash the window, I would simply do it with a roundhouse kick.
Well, come on, you're not gonna be able to break this window with a roundhouse kick. Let's get serious here.
Don't you question.
Please let me out. I have to get home. I have a cat.
Sir, we all have cats that we like to be playing with right now.
My cat is diabetic. She needs her insulin shot. Please.
So we gotta babysit a cat now?
Oh, dude, I can't have a dead cat's blood in my hands, man. That's not good.
All right.
Oh,
no!
Shit.
You know what? There's a slope in the ground, and I wasn't calibrating that grade.
This mirror.
Oh, man. Grab his cat with Dennis's car. I'll be back.
Learn how to kick. Take one karate class if you're so into karate, you know?
That is a really, really nice setup.
Get out of hand.
Doesn't go for that. Check out this new setup, man. This is gonna be our golden ticket, man. This is really gonna get us somewhere.
Hey, man, do you see any hypodermic needles laying around?
What the hell is that?
Mehar's cat. Diabetic.
No, a diabetic cat is in play? Jesus, we can't catch a break.
I know. Tell me about it.
The guy had to take a dump. What was I supposed to do?
Wait, but he's all tied up. How did you...
Let's not talk about how it happened, okay? It just happened. Give him this cat. Dude, your cat's freaking out.
Not my cat.
No, D, no. What the hell are you doing?
It's
What are you doing with my cat?
Your cat. Yes.
What's going on? Why are they doing this?
Get out of here. Should be no
out of here.
communication, right?
Give him his cat and get him back in the office.
This is out of control.
This is really bad. You guys, this is bad. What are we gonna do?
Here's the plan. I've been thinking about this. Okay, we give them amnesia. You smash them both overhead with a bottle. Then we drag them back to their apartments. We put them in their beds, you know. We set their clocks back. We get yesterday's newspaper. We put it on their front doorstep. They wake up thinking it was all a dream.
Oh, that's so goddamn stupid.
What? That's so stupid. God, please tell me.
We bribe him. A bribe. We bribe him.
Corman's not gonna go for that.
Let's bribe Mayhar.
Yeah,
He'd go
Mayhar
for
could
it.
work.
TV?
Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
Hey, thanks a lot for taking home Corman's cat.
And good luck with your sick cat.
He looks so confused.
God damn it.
Oh, hold on there,
He's
Corman.
out of
Where you
there.
going, buddy?
Where are you going?
Whatever it takes to get me out of this bar, away from you people.
My man.
Go?
That is the attitude
Was
we've
that
been
so
waiting for.
hard?
That's right, man. Where's this guy been? Now let's talk
He
about
literally said
let's
that.
talk about the pressing charges.
Yeah, we're gonna need you to sign something.
You guys are gonna try and cut a deal with this weasel. I touched his dick. Mac, we touched his dick.
Now's
Remember
not
this?
the time to talk about
Why are you guys touching his dick?
There wasn't enough tape and he had to you touch his dick? Just go ahead and sign this, and then I'll fill in the blanks later, and then that way we'll have a confession.
Fill in the
It'll be
blank.
great.
Oh,
shit,
I really don't like this guy.
We may as well embrace the amnesia angle because we have no other options
now-
at this point.
We'll go get yesterday's newspaper.
Okay, you guys ready?
They'll take
With me the
Wonderful.
do yesterday.
It's beautiful.
Oh, it's a new review by Corman.
I woke up in my neighbor's bed with a head wound, yesterday's paper, and my nightmare in that putrid shithole of a bar, Paddy's Pub, finally, mercifully, came to an end. The owners all deserve to rot in jail, though having to spend every day with each other in that vile establishment is a decidedly greater punishment.
Not a good review.
No, it's not a good
He
review.
went right for the throat.
I don't know why, but I'm a little irritated that he didn't mention
You mentioned her name, right?
Oh my
Annoyed that he didn't mention
I
my
wish
name.
I could live with this, but I can't.
I know.
Oh my
I feel
god,
like we gotta go
guys.
talk to him again.
We should talk to him. We'll be cool though.
Oh dear.
So that was Paddy's Pub, the worst bar in Philadelphia. What did you think of that?
I didn't find it as funny of an episode, I'd say.
Following on from the last one, it wasn't as funny, but I
it
still
was
think
an
it was
episode
enjoyable.
of like, what is going on?
Yeah, I still found it very enjoyable.
It had that more than humour I felt in this one.
It was more ridiculous and crazy, like, goings on, so it's a bit... You're like, what are they doing? Why are they doing this?
Yeah.
What are they... Ugh. So, yeah, it's an interesting one. Just realised there was no Frank.
There was no Frank.
Yeah, what's he been up to? Must have had a scheduling conflict again.
What films came out in...
Yeah. But, yeah, there we go.
I don't think what films he's even been in recently.
I don't know. Yeah, this was 2008 though. So, anyway, it started off with them talking about how thin their new flat screen TV is. They're so impressed by it. It's great. They love it. And then, meanwhile, Mac is talking about a review they got.
Yes, we got a really good review.
Yeah. It's like, the first thing I noticed was the charm. And how it has absolutely no charm. The barmaid was, what did he say?
White trash.
He used a word. It began with S. It's not snobby. It was something. I can't remember. But, yeah, it said she was white trash. And she's rude.
Yeah, it's for Chardonnay.
And she called him a name
you
horrible.
can't write in paper.
Yes, she's been very horrible. I can't believe they were awful. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it said the free white trash. I don't know if you call them that. The free bores. Yeah, they were just constantly drinking and arguing over each other, and they were like, "How we never do what?" And it's like that's every episode.
Yeah,
they literally do that. Yeah. So
they decided to go talk to him.
Yeah. What did I write here? Oh, they were talking about, no, he said how it feels like you're going to get stabbed at any moment.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, oh, that's the atmosphere I was going for.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, I'm the cooler. I keep things in check. I'm like, yeah.
And they said about people have been stabbed there.
Yeah, I always feel like I'm going to be stabbed. It's horrible. Yeah.
Stabbings are down.
Yeah. So, but yeah, cut to the title. Worst pub in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
So they go down to meet the reporter, Corman.
Yeah.
Well, it's Charlie, Dee, and Dennis.
Yeah.
But they're dressed all nice. They're like, look,
Yeah,
as you can see,
not
we're
white
not
trash.
Yeah.
They asked him to reprint it.
Yeah, it's like I feel like you need to re-review us.
Yeah.
It was a bit unfair. We're not white trash.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
he's
he's
like,
why is he got a
I feel
hammer?
like the guy with a hammer. Yeah, I don't like this. It's like I just tried to forget about that. It's fine. It's like this is a private place. I'm gonna call security and get you out of here. It's like, and they're like, oh, we're going to jam you up with so much lawyers. Jam your arsehole with so many lawyers. And he's like, we have a whole team of lawyers here to deal with our, like, jerks
People
like you.
And then doesn't Charlie then get the hammer and it's like...
You're all out of time! Smashes a clock.
Oh, was it a clock?
Yeah, did you not realise?
I didn't realise what he smashed. It happened so quick that I was like...
Yeah, so you're all out of time.
And then they leave, don't
they?
No,
they don't.
Don't they?
He spits in his mug.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember what Dee did. Probably insulted him somehow. But yeah, they're like, you need to have your new review. Yeah. And then they leave. They've now got a new Blu-ray player.
Yes.
Oh, it looks fancy. So they're trying to up the charm, I guess.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, where do we put it? And Mac's like, just leave it like hanging there.
That is not
What's the point in getting all this stuff if we're going to make it look trashy? Yeah. And Charlie comes in.
I did a thing.
It's something very rash. What did you expect he had done?
I don't know. He wasn't covered in blood, which was a good thing.
Yep. But he had stolen Corman's car, kidnapped him.
And put him in the trunk.
And he's like, well, don't worry, I drove him around and so he wouldn't know where we were. And they're like, you just drove him to somewhere he's already been and you said this all in front of him.
Yep.
It's like, well...
So they decided to tie him up and take him inside.
I like how they're all trying to convince themselves it's not kidnapping. It's like, this is not kidnapping. No. I think just saying something isn't what it is doesn't make it not that. So, yeah. They take him inside and... well, Mac's like, I'll go in, I'm the cooler, I can... And they're like,
Charlie goes in with him.
Yeah. It's like, you can't leave him in there with him. Like, who knows what he'll do.
And Dennis and Dee are going to go to his apartment to make sure Charlie didn't leave any traces.
Yeah, I like how they're like, stop going on about this cooler thing, like, shut up. Again, them arguing about something irrelevant. But yeah, they break into his house.
Yeah.
They're packing a bag.
Suitcase. Bit of confusion with tropical shorts and then a coat. Like, where's
2
he going?
coats and where's he going? You got the details matter, Dennis, when you're kidnapping someone. So, what am I thinking?
And then they go to change the answer machine.
And they hear
a different voice.
Yeah, it's his. What was his name? Maher? No, Corman's the main guy.
Corman's the main guy.
Maher, I think his name was. It was in the credits. Mihar.
Ah.
So Mihar left an answer machine and then came in the door, and they're like,
what are you
"Wait,
doing?"
It's like, we're Corman's friends. He lives across the hall."
So they're both in the wrong place.
Yeah, I love that as well because that's a recurring thing throughout the episode.
Yeah.
Because then he goes to get his cat, but Max broke into the wrong apartment and gets the wrong cat. And then when he wrote the article at the end, Corman's like, "I woke up in my neighbour's apartment." It's so good. I think that's a good joke that's subtly in the background. It's really funny.
Yeah. So then it cuts to Charlie is tying him up on the chair, isn't he, with tape?
Yes. Yeah. And then Max like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. Is that keep him?
Yeah. It's like, I don't trust him. He's
right, another review.
It's like, I need to pee. It's like, well, we've run out of tape. We can't let him go.
Yeah.
It's like, well, go look in the basement for more tape, and then I'll take him in, and then meet me there. And then he's like, we got to be cool. And then Charlie turns around and is like, "I'm very sorry I yelled at you."
Yeah.
It's like, I saw you do that. Charlie is off the he's gone psycho in this. Yeah. It's funny though.
Yeah.
But yeah, he couldn't write obviously because he's tied up as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mac is in the toilet with him waiting. He's not appeared, and the guy's like, "Look, just let me pee. I need to go." He's like, "No, we've got to wait on the duct tape."
Yeah.
He's like, "Right, we need to talk about this whole cooler thing. Like, I could totally keep you safe. That's my bouncing abilities.
Yeah.
That's what it was." It's like, look, I could assess the room and then find something.
Yeah, all the pull cue and then like...
He loves these... So we're getting more of it now. Because obviously he's done karate in the past and he's been doing... He did the dance move karates and he talks about it a lot, and here he's swishing it around.
Yeah. So then he drops it, doesn't he? And he's like,
he's like,
so I drop it on purpose. So it will go straight into your chest.
Yeah, well, he's like, I might drop it on purpose because, you know, I'm skilled with this thing. I could jam it right in your chest. Yeah. And then Charlie arrives and he's like, "Look, will you just let me go before I vomit? This place is disgusting." Charlie's like, "Whoa, he's like, Mr. Man.
Yeah.
I think this place is immaculate." He's like, "What? You can eat from anywhere in here."
Yeah.
And Mac's like, "No, you can't."
Then
like,
he picks up the urinal biscuit.
Urinal cake, and eats it.
And then,
like, dude, I just pissed in there.
Yeah, it's like, don't ruin it for me.
I've got him proving a point.
Yeah. And the guy's like, "Fine, I'll write the review."
Yeah. He's like, "Just let me pee."
Yeah.
He's like, "Well, you're going to have to hold it." And then he's like,
it's
like, "No, we both do it. It'd both be weird for us both."
Yeah.
And I like how the slow, like, Tui's like, it's like creepy. He's like, "No, no." And you hear the zippers. And then the cut to them whirling about like, "Should we talk about that?"
Yeah.
It's a bit weird.
Is that when Dennis and Dee...
Well, no, before that, they're like, "Why was it weird?"
Yeah.
Yeah, did he get a bit hard? Did he move? Yeah. He moved a bit. What is going on? Don't talk about it.
Yeah. So when Dennis and Dee come back with the guy?
Well, they come back in, and they're like, "We've done something."
Yeah.
Out they go. They've kidnapped the neighbour.
The neighbour is in the boot, tied up with jump leads.
Yeah.
And they just shut the boot, and then they're like, "Right, we need to bring him in."
Is that, well, new problem.
Yeah. The keys were in the boot.
Oh, god damn it. So they're like, "Well, we're going to deal with Corman. Yeah. You get him out of here." So then they're trying to... Do we go to... Yeah, so they're trying to break in the... Oh, no, we go back to the... He's writing a review.
Oh, he's writing
And they go in and they talk to him and they're like trying to be nice to like, "There's our little writer.
Yeah,
hey.
would you like anything?"
To let me go. He's like, "Oh, he's funny. I don't know, he's funny." It's like the problems would have been solved just by letting me go.
Yeah.
But...
Would you like a drink?
Yeah, Chardonnay. And then that's when, again, the insults...
Get you a lipstick with that?
So awful. Like... It's like, even in this, though, they don't get... Because usually, like, in the other stuff, like, when they've been... horribly like racist or something, another one will call them out, but they didn't really get called out. I mean, I guess he did, I guess, call them out in the newspaper reviews. So, yeah. But she goes off to get it, and she comes back with scotch.
She's like, I don't like scotch.
Yeah. And I like their faces. Like, you didn't have to be rude about it.
Yeah.
And then they're checking out the review, and they're like, it's very kidnap heavy.
Yes.
Surprising. Cut to them trying to break in the car. One of my favourite scenes. I really like this.
Trying to jimmy the lock, is that?
People do this all the time. This must be easy.
It's not doing anything.
It's like, please let me out.
And then Max says he could roundhouse kick.
I don't think you can, man. It's like, don't test my abilities.
Yeah, so he roundhouse kicks.
Meanwhile, the guy's calling, like, I have a cat.
Yeah, he needs insulin.
It's like, look, I love Charlie's comment. It's like, look, we all have cats we want to go home to and play with.
Like, he's diabetic, it needs insulin. And then it's like, oh shit.
Look, I don't need a dead cat's blood on my hands.
Yeah.
It's like, alright, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
What did you expect him?
I know it wasn't going to work.
Oh, you hit the wind mirror.
And then it's like, the floor. The floor is off.
Yeah, no, it's a weird
I
angle.
like how Charlie was like, there's nothing wrong with the floor.
Yeah, we need to get the zoning down here, like, to sort it out. It's like, look, if you really like karate, you need to at least take one lesson or something. Yeah. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it's really funny. I like the more karate.
So they decide that Charlie's going to stay and get him out the car.
Yeah.
And Mac is going to go and get the cat.
Yeah, but then we cut to them, like, bringing them all out anyway. So they kind of met each other.
Yeah.
It's like, how'd you get him out? It's like, I did it, he had to poop. It's like, how'd you do that with jump leads on? So I don't need to talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh no, we cut to, Dennis has got a new sound system for it.
Oh, yes.
And then Matt comes in with the cat.
Yeah.
And he's like, he asked for something, and then it's like, where'd the cat come from? Why is there a cat in this situation now? I like how, to solve their kidnapping problem, they kidnap the neighbour. To solve that, they kidnap the cat.
And then they get pushed in, and then the neighbour's like,
why
that's
have you
not
got my neighbour's cat?
Yeah. It's not my cat, that's my neighbour's.
Which again is the ongoing joke of them getting their own apartment.
Give him the cat back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, have your cat back. And then they just push him back into the room.
And then, he was like, Mr. Corman, what's going on? And I understand. Like, no communication. They need to be separated. Yeah. So then they're like, well, we need to bribe him. He's like, well, it's not going to work, Corman. He's a hard ass. It's not going to work. It's like, well, we can do it with, is it Miha? I can't. Yeah. We can bribe him.
Need to be a good one.
And then they're all looking at the TV, and it's like, no.
Yeah.
The light guy cuts to him in the
taxi.
Like with it on, he's like really confused. Like, good luck with your sick cat.
Didn't they steal his car?
I think they stole Jess Corman's car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because then Mac took Dennis's car. I don't think they took the neighbour's car. Yeah. Yeah, he looks so confused, which I'm not surprised. Oh, before that, obviously, before the idea of the bribe, Charlie came up with the idea of the amnesia.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, we smack him on the head with a bottle, put them in their apartment, put yesterday's newspaper in, and they wake up with amnesia and they don't remember what happened and think it was all a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I like how this, that's incredibly stupid.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
So they get rid of the
when they go back in, though, they get rid of
the neighbour's gone.
And he's like wheeling himself. He's like, you wasted a lot of energy there.
Yeah, that would stop you here.
And it's like, look, just let me go and I won't...
He's like, we need you to sign something.
Yeah. But I like how he's like, just let me go and I won't right over you or whatever, I just go. Yeah. And they're like, see, that's what we wanted. Why can you just do that? And it's like, he did say that multiple times.
From the beginning.
Yeah. So they get him to just sign a napkin and then they'll add the details later.
And then all of a sudden Charlie comes up behind him and smashes the vase on his head.
I don't trust this guy!
Yeah. And they're like, what have you done that for?
Yeah.
It's like, we're going to have to go with the amnesia. I'll go get yesterday's paper.
It's so dumb. They cut to them just singing.
Yeah, was that? Why are they singing?
Why not, I guess?
It was a song about yesterday.
Yes, it was.
Which I'm guessing was the tie-in there.
Yeah, yeah.
But I loved how a customer gave them the newspaper.
As
so
Ernie.
It's even like...
We've seen Ernie before.
Yeah,
He's been in the background quite a lot.
It's even the fact that they've got a bad review and voted the worst pub of Philadelphia. They've still got customers, you know.
I mean, Ernie's always there.
Yeah,
I think he helped wire up something. Was that the same guy, Ernie? I think Ernie's been there before.
But the guys wrote another review.
Yeah, saying how he was woke up in the wrong apartment.
Yeah.
It's great.
Worst experience ever.
Yeah.
And then they get pissed off.
He wouldn't sue. He wants them to live in their own pit of
such
hell that
awful
they've created.
That he's going to keep them living together.
But they're all like, it really rubs me the wrong way he didn't mention our names.
Yeah.
I think we need to go talk to him. Yeah.
We're our worst enemies half the time.
Yeah, but there we go. It really is the worst place, the worst pub in Philadelphia from the looks of it, but there we go. Yeah, weird, no Frank.
No.
Would like to see him.
No side characters.
I guess we couldn't have any waterboarding again, so... I guess we had different side characters.
Yeah.
Who knows if they ever return? I mean, Ernie.
Yeah.
He's had he spoke a little bit, but yeah. I like how Charlie grabbed the hammer as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but... There we go. Not my favourite episode, this one, but I liked it differently.
The what the hell element.
Yeah, I liked it in the fact of what are they thinking, kind of. Yeah. Whereas,
can you make this situation any worse?
Yeah,
yes, you can.
Yeah. So, a good episode. Yeah, I like it. This season's great. What do you think of the show overall so far? How we're going through it and stuff? Because obviously, yeah. Can you see why it's one of my favourites?
Yeah.
And why it's become...
Every episode is completely different, so you're always
and
on
it's
your toes.
bonkers and they're horrible and they get... Yeah, and it's just so mad. You can see why it's become a huge thing and it's got such a good, big fan base and stuff. And it's still going today, so...
Yep.
There we go. But yeah, we'll be back for episode 9 next time. Yeah, we're well over halfway now. We've got 5 more episodes, and then we'll be done with season 4. But some good times coming ahead. I like how you mentioned, obviously this is going to come up later on, but I like how you mentioned about, I remember when flat screen TVs were a thing. Obviously this show so far has been all 4x3. It's been, well, not 4x3, it's been even smaller, sorry. Yeah. It's been square. At one point, obviously, they upgrade, and the moment that happened when I was watching the show, I was like, ooh, this looks weird. Yeah. It looks wrong, but obviously you get used to it. So, but we've got that to look forward to. Anyway, Always Sunny next time on the channel, and then we'll be back to the other shows. But thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye.